All right. Shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of American society. I'm gonna start out giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. So, man, I'm doing another quick sit down again. Man, it's just getting on you women for the day. I don't know the spirit that's on y'all right now. Don't even really expect to do these many videos on no woman, but it's another video I'm meant to do a sit down on a while back. So, I'm just strolling, going down my little news feed, and this woman in this video basically don't know how to pick a man. First of all, this is why women shouldn't pick the man they be with. The Lord, you should wait for the Lord to set the right man up in your place. Because nowadays, it ain't like how back in the day your father or your brother picked the man for you. Because really that's what happened back in the ancient days. The father or if the father passed, then the brother picked the man for his sister. That's how it went. But we live in a society where these women got the liberty to do and pick who they want to pick and date who they want to date. And this is why they still single and they probably 34 or older, don't have a man, a husband, or nothing. And now you just basically wasted value. Like what Kevin Samuels will say, which a lot of women hate Kevin Samuels, But, he be telling the truth. And I'm going to let this clip play.
Okay, I need some help. So this video is about
you slide in my DM. Look at you. Then look at me. Make it make sense first.
And then I went into the comment section. Inside of the comment section, there was a guy that was like, it makes sense. And I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Inside of the comment section, after it said it makes sense, she said, if you think it makes sense to you, you need a wake-up call. And I was like, what? So I was at a loss to what she meant. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? So I asked her, and she was like, I don't see where you're confused. And I was like, I still don't understand. And she's like, oh, well, you can figure it out. And I was like, I'll try my best. I am lost into this situation because the man that said it made sense looked really good.
I look real good today. I look real good today.
But then in the post right before, she showed the type of guy that she wanted.
The reason I'm upset about this one is because
when I saw that, I was like, oh, those are the type of guys that are talking to her. But then I looked.
I get asked out a lot, but most of the time, I'm stood up.
But then I scrolled up one, and I saw the next video, and it was, I've actually never had a boyfriend, never been in love, never been in a relationship. The person asked how old she was. She said she's 34. Then the person goes into detail saying that, hey, if you've never had a boyfriend and never been in a relationship, you must be crazy or you must have something wrong with you. And she acts like there's nothing wrong. She takes no fault to the situation. So let's take a step back because I don't fully understand the situation. But if I was to just make assumptions because she won't tell me exactly what she means, this is what I think she means. You're ugly as fuck and fat, so I do not want to talk to you. And you shouldn't have the audacity to think that you have the right to talk to me. What I say to that is like, wow, bro, you just made a post about body positivity and self-love, but you're not promoting it. So what I'm saying to all of that is maybe you need to take the time to humble yourself a lot more and find people that genuinely like you and not go for looks, because that one light-skinned guy with the pretty eyes, you don't know who he is as a person. But when the guy said it makes sense, you didn't even give him a chance to get to know him before immediately shutting him out, immediately shutting him down. Even though you're trying to promote body positivity, self-love, you could have said anything differently. You could have just put a smiley face. You could have done anything except for immediately shut down somebody that obviously would want to talk to you. I feel as if people were just delusional, like absolutely delusional. And I'm not saying you don't deserve what you want, but don't shit on people. Don't shit on people for wanting you. Just because you don't want them back. That's fucked up. And that's not body positivity, and that's not help. But I don't know what you mean because you won't tell me what you mean.
Yeah, man. So, like the dude was saying, man, she basically being a hypocrite, man. First of all, so I'm playing. Hold on, Salakia. So basically, that woman right there will never get a good man. Like, and it just shows you, man. She 34 and still saying she. First of all, she probably had more doorknobs inside her cuckoo that you could count. You know, so we don't know, man. She 34 and she saying she ain't never been in a relationship. Well, then I mean these dudes just been clapping and dipping because something's obviously like the dude said something wrong with her. And it just showed you that these women is not supposed to pick a man. You know, it's supposed to be set up by the father to pick the man she's supposed to be with. And I'm going to just read a little bit in this Deuteronomy, the 22nd chapter. This is Deuteronomy 22, I'm going to start at 13. If a man take a wife and go into her and hate her, and give an or score speech, because it's talking about a man that, you know, deal with his woman and hate the woman. You know, that's going completely off. You know, you deal with that woman, you're not supposed to lie on her and make up stuff. And bring up an evil name upon her and say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid, because, you know, that means that woman was committing adultery then, you know, because she was dealing with a dude before the father could even give her off. And that's a shame upon Israel, you know? Yeah, so I'm going to keep going. Then should the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the daughters, of the damsel's virginity into the elders of the city in the gate. Because why do the father have a tokens of virginity? Which prove that the father married her off, and then that man pop her cherry, she bleed on that white cloth, and that shows that that's his wife. Plain and simple. Can't get around it. Simple, easy. And even a 5-year-old can get this if you teach them right. A 3-year-old, shit. If they know how to read it, you tell them right there, get it. Simple. And the daughters should say unto the elders, I gave my daughter into this man to wife, and he hated her. So what's said, he gave his daughter off. This is why it was back then, a woman was married off by the father or a brother, because that they, of course, they gonna pick the right man for their daughter. But you know, you got dudes like this that be on some bull crap because they don't want to deal with that woman no more. But you don't find a lot of that back in the ancient days. That didn't happen a lot. And lo, have gave an or score speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid, and yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity, and they should spread the cloth before the elders of the city, and the elder of that city should take that man and chastise him. He get his ass whooped, and then should, what's that?
And they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver, and give them.
And they should immerse him in 100 shekels of silver, and give them unto the father of the damsel, because he brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel, and should be his wife. He may not put her away all his days. But if this thing be true, and the tokens of virginity be not found of the damsel, then should they bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house, and the men of her city should stone her with stones, that she die, because she have wrought folly in Israel to play the whore in her father's house. So should thou put away evil away from amongst you. So women got put to death back then for that, man, playing the whore. And like I said, this woman probably had more doorknobs than you could count, you know, because How you ain't never been in a relationship? You had some dude. You say, dude, you go out on dates all the time. Somebody smashing. So, like I said, man, you have more doorknobs than you can count. You still not in a relationship. You 34. This is Ecclesiasticus 26:12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and open her quivers, her legs, against every arrow, every man's rod. So these women is completely out of order, man. And then for that dude, the big dude who was trying to get at her, like she was saying, you gotta be happy for who you are, self, body, whatever dude was saying that she said, and she wrote on her post. Why would she shit on a dude that actually want her? This because he big, a little bigger than you? You a BB dub. You kind of big. So what's the problem? It just showed you how dumb these women are, man. And then they always saying a nigga ain't shit. This dude ain't shit. This guy ain't shit. They always saying men ain't shit. They ain't shit. But when you actually could get a good dude, y'all don't want the good dude. Y'all want the piece of shit. Y'all like the piece of shit to treat you and dog you out. And then you 34 with no man. There you go. That's because you wanted a piece of shit. Because you don't know how to pick a man. And that's the problem. Women think they know how to pick men because he look good. He got the pretty eyes. He tall. This and that. Then the nigga treat you ain't like shit. He treats you like a piece of shit. But that's what you get. This is why you women need to learn to get in order. Order goes a long way. That's why the Lord is, man, he getting on y'all ass. You women you women, a lot of you women, not all of you women, a lot of you women, y'all just don't want to accept the truth. That's just what it is. Y'all don't want to be obedient. Y'all don't want to listen to what your husband got to say. It's always a problem if he say so. Y'all want to, look, this is what you women want to do right here. This is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach. That's what a woman want to do. She want to maintain her husband. She want to control him. She want to be the man in the relationship. She want to wear the pants. That's what Eve was doing. Eve was trying to be over Adam, and the Lord put her in her place. And then she brought sin into the earth because of that. Because she wanted to have the power. She wanted to be, top in line. A wicked woman, a bastard. Hold on, you see.
A wicked woman abateth the courage.
Salakia, the courage, making heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, make of weak hands and feeble knees. Because women don't even comfort the man no more. Look what you did. You just shitted on that one dude. He could have been a good man for you. But this is the problem. This is why a lot of you women gonna be put to death, man. Because the way you act, the way you carry yourself, look at me and look at you. Proud as hell. Pride dripping out of you. You think you the shit because you got 1 million followers, but not one of them your dude. Not one. Man, that just shows you, man. It shows you. That's why a father, if he in the house, this is what he's supposed to do. But I'm going to start at 9. This is Ecclesiasticus 26 and 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids. And a lot of you women love to wear them lashes. And y'all love to have them haughty looks. But then wonder why when a dude approach you, you mad because he treating you like this and that. Not treating you with value. Because you ain't got no value. Look how you dress. Look how you act. Y'all get upset about that. This is why, hey, look, this is why y'all getting shut down now. The Lord is shutting y'all down. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And this is why you don't give a woman too much liberty, because she would abuse it. A woman will abuse that liberty. You know, she not gonna want to listen to what her father got to say. She being very disrespectful. She opening up her legs to every man, and then she bringing up a bad name to her father. You know, now she got it's a bad name. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 26 and 26. A woman that honor her husband should be judged wisely of all, but she that dishonor him in her pride should be counted ungodly of all. And you know, a lot of women in that pride, man. But that's why she ain't got a man. She ain't even got a man, because guess what? A man, probably her pride is the reason why men leave her. They leave her alone. Like something wrong, man. She fucked up, man. She ain't shit. She just good for a good nut. That's what they would say. That's all she good for. And then these women got the nerves to get mad when a man say that or treat them like that. I mean, it is what it is. If the shoe fit, wear it. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. Why you putting it on if it don't fit you? But you women put that shit on. That's why a lot of you women is about to get this. This is Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is my enemy should see it, and shame should cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh, thy most high power God? My eyes shall behold her. Now should she be trodden down as the mare of the street. And a lot of you women about to get put to death. So go ahead, man. Keep being proud. Keep thinking you all that. Thinking nothing gonna happen to you. And man, you women are completely out of order, man. This your whole continent. How you act. Y'all not submissive. Y'all don't even know how to be submissive. And there ain't nobody about to deal with no light woman, because really that's a light woman. Right here, this is Ecclesiasticus 7 and 26. Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman. That's a light woman right there. And she can't see that she a light woman. She thinks look at me and look at you. Make it make sense. Man, get out of here. You ain't nothing. And that's the problem. A lot of these men need to stop geeking you women heads up, because y'all ain't shit. This is Ecclesiasticus 10 and 13. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord Yahweh brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. And that's what she poured out, abominations, because she's so prideful. Saying stuff, coming against that man that probably could have treated her real good, nice. But guess what? That man didn't need a woman like that, because she ain't shit. That's what a lot of these men need to start doing. Start saying these women ain't shit. Straight up. Stop trying to oppress these damn women. And when I'm talking about the women, when I'm talking about these women, I'm talking about the Negro, Latino, and the Native American woman. These Israelite women. Stop trying to impress their ass. Leave these women ain't shit. A lot of them is just a piece of nothing and a waste of space. That's all they are. And a lot of them are gonna be destroyed. But they prideful and they think they somebody owe them something. Or they think they the shit. You know? When they ain't nothing. So with that, man, I'm about to close it out. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work, and the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. Brothers, keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom Barakathum and Abba Ball.